What is going on, YouTube? Very excited to bring you a full review of the all-electric BMW i4 E40. In this video, we're going to be going over all the performance numbers, specifications, pricing, and everything you need to know about this electric vehicle by BMW. But first, I want to give a big thank you to Vista BMW in Coconut Creek, Florida. I'm going to leave their information in the description below. Also, please like, subscribe, and I hope you enjoy the content. All right, so now looking at the key fob, it's similar to your standard BMW key. Something to note also, though, that there is the app, which is almost similar to Tesla, so you can use that as a key and have this as a backup. Now, getting in the car, you'll see that the door handle is flush to the body, so that way it makes it more aerodynamic with better range. And then you'll also see that with this car, we have the upgraded interior. So you have the very nice, display with that screen, which is 12.3. It's a curved display, and it's very configurable. It can be used, touch screen, or the steering wheel commands, or voice commands, or you can use the iDrive. Now, the great thing about that is it makes the car a lot more modern. Very little buttons. The only physical buttons you actually have are on the steering wheel. Now, it is important to note that this car is based on the BMW 4 Series Grand Coupe. So this car is not built from the ground up. This is a car that BMW basically took, and basically a hybrid that they took and made it electric. You'll notice that in the rear seat, you have the big hump in the middle for your transmission. But again, this is an electric car, so there's no need for that. But moving forward, I'm sure BMW will fix that. Now, again, this is based on the 4 Series, so the design looks very much like that. One way to tell it apart is the blue accents in this, steering wheel, the badge, showing that it's electric. Now, looking at the trunk, it's very spacious. The seats do fold down, so you get plenty of cargo room. You have the 12 volt. You have, to put the bag there for your groceries. But something also interesting is looking underneath the car. This is where you'd keep your charging cables. Now, BMW has partnered with Electrify America. I believe you get 2 years of charging, but it's good to check with your dealership to see the exact details of that. You're also maybe eligible for a $7,500 tax credit. Now, there are two variants to this car, the one we're looking at today, which is the i4 eDrive 40, and you also have the i4 M50. This car starts at $55,000 and gets a range of up to 301 miles. The i4 M50 starts at $67,000. Now, this car does 0 to 60 in 5.5 seconds. The M50 does so in 3.7 seconds. So that's more of a performance variant. Now, we'll be driving it shortly so we can see how it handles in the driving dynamics. Now, car is standard with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It does have hi-fi system with 205 watt digital amplifier. But the design is very similar to the 4 Series Grand Coupe, and this has the upgraded 19-inch wheels, which are a $600 upgrade. But you will get less range with these wheels. BMW claims you get 282 miles. In the standard wheel, you get up to 301 miles. All right, so this is the first time I'm gonna pop this hood, so I have no idea what to expect, and bit disappointing. So you have a basic cover here to hide everything away, so you don't have any front storage, so it looks almost like an engine bay. Now, this car is the i440, so it's 301 horsepower, fully electric. So the car sounds like a spaceship when you turn it on. Check it out. Okay, so how is it like to drive the i4? Now, the cool thing is that you can make, several changes similar to the live cockpit in the Audi, where you can make changes. Now, interesting to note is when you put it in D for drive, normally when you put it to the side in B, that's basically one pedal driving. What that means is you don't really have to use the brake. So as you take your foot off the gas, the car comes, slows down for you, similar to what you get in a Tesla, and then as you take your foot off the brake, the car comes to complete stop, and it throws energy back into the battery, so you have regenerative braking. Now, how the car feels? Well, it feels like a BMW. It's nice and tight, very sporty steering. And the interesting thing is, this car is supposedly 0 to 60 in 5.5 seconds. And, I gotta say, I don't know if it's because it's an electric car, but it feels, much, much quicker. And again, it feels like, 3 Series. It's, the dimensions are basically, 3 Series, 4 Series Grand Coupe. Now, I do love this display, tilted more towards the driver, so gives you a lot of real estate. And also, what's interesting to note is you have several driving modes. You have Sport, Comfort, and Eco Pro. So the Sport is going to give you the sportier ride, the more performance, but you're going to lose a little bit of battery range. But you see how the screen changes. It gives you more performance oriented colors and themes, and the car does handle differently. So driving the car, it feels amazing. The car is really planted, really quick, and again, especially an electric car. So it's basically a 3 Series on steroids as far as how quick it is, because again, electric cars, you get the full power instantly. That's one of the great benefits of electric cars. Now, one thing I really like that BMW did here is on the bottom left, you'll see it's 79%. On the bottom right, it says 191 miles. That's how much range you have of battery to go. Why I like that is because you could see both simultaneously. Now, on the Tesla, you could either only see the percentage or the miles. You can't see both. So that is kudos to BMW for doing that. Very cool. Now, I love this new screen that they're going to have on all their cars moving forward. I think it's a step up from previously, and I think that BMW was lacking behind in Mercedes as far as interior, and I think this really brings them, right back up again. Both have different philosophies, but I really do like this new interior, and again, it's only going to get better. I'm really excited for the upcoming BMW i7, which is going to be BMW's fully electric 7 Series, which I believe is going to be a really game changer. I will be reviewing other cars as well, so please stay tuned to my channel. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave your comments. Please like and subscribe, and let me know what other cars you'd like for me to review. I have some exciting reviews coming up, so stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for your time. Really appreciate it. Take care.